Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Mia. So today I thought I would share something new that I've been trying to do, and so far I've been pretty consistent, so I'm gonna document it. I figured I would probably stay more accountable with myself if I actually went through and kind of documented the entire process from the start until I guess the next time I don't want to say there's an end to this. Honestly, this is a lifestyle change. It's not like a diet. It's not a temporary thing. It is completely, it's like obviously a challenge for myself, but it's more or less something that I want to implement for the rest of my life. Being healthy is so important. I am getting older. I'm almost 28. I'll be 28 in less than a month now, which to me is just like, where the heck is time gone? But you know, now more than ever, I'm really trying to care for myself. I spent many years neglecting my skin, really just my body in general. I didn't eat right, I didn't sleep well, I wasn't getting enough water, I wasn't getting, you know, the fruits and vegetables and protein that I really need. And lately, my husband and I have decided to really spend time buying lots of fruit, lots of vegetables, lots of like lean, healthy meats, and eating them, not buying them and then letting them sit in the fridge and let them go to waste. Like, we really want to utilize everything that we have. So long story short, this video is essentially just going to be me documenting everything. So what we're eating, what we're making, well, making and eating, they're like the same thing. And then I'm going to show you just kind of like a little bit of workout stuff, nothing crazy, and then just some progress stuff, pictures, photo or video, whatever, of me. So I'm going to show you now what I look like. Just for reference, today is April 21st. It is Easter, so happy Easter to all of you who celebrate, or if you don't, still happy Easter. So I'm gonna show you what my body looks like now. We've been eating really healthy for the past week, and then I'll tell you kind of like what I've cut out and what I have incorporated in just a second, so stay tuned. All right, hey, so I'm back with my shirt off to kind of just give you an idea of what I'm starting with. I am freshly self-tanned. I did this last night, so I'm feeling a little more defined. I probably look more defined than I actually am, but my goals for myself are just to lose a little bit of body fat. You can think, say what you want, but essentially what I would like to do is lose a little bit of body fat and then really just gain some serious muscle. So my little baby biceps. Yeah, so that's the goal. Yeah, this is what I'm pretty much starting with. You know, it's nothing terrible. Really, the important thing for me is I want to feel good on the inside first and then feel good on the outside. But otherwise, what's the biggest change for me is just food. Definitely food. So I guess I can do like a much longer sit down about what I'm eating. The food that I have, I can show you that when it's prepped. I already had dinner tonight, so I'm not gonna like show you my fridge, although I could. But yeah, so this is just what I'm working with right now. Today is like day one. Tomorrow I'm actually going to be starting First Forum's transformation challenge. This is like my third time signing up, I'm being honest with you, and I have yet to actually go through an entire 6 or 8 week period with the transformation and actually stick to it. Usually I make it through like a week, if that, and then I'm like, I'm on to the next thing of being myself, which is like eating sugar and not working out that much. But you know, I've been very consistent lately, and I don't know if it's because I've moved, but that is where I'm at right now. So I will, I guess I will show you stuff tomorrow morning. So catch you then. beautiful people. It is Monday and I just showed you my breakfast. Almost finished with it, kind of. But yeah, so I'm gonna show you everything that we're eating today. I just showed you the breakfast, so I'll show you our lunch and then our dinner. And as you can tell, I'm not wearing any makeup, so most of the time I'm pretty much wearing no makeup unless there's like an event or if I'm just feeling like being fancy one day, but that's very rare. So usually it's just like a little bit of moisturizer and then my tinted SPF that I just got, and then maybe some mascara. That's about it. Tired. It's hot out. It's really hot. It's like, what, 10:30? It's a scorcher. But yeah, so we've been back on our supplement game. So I've been going through First Forum for probably, I want to say, just about a year now. And so Microfactor, which it has an antioxidant, 3 multivitamins, 1 CoQ10, 1 fruits and veggies vitamin, and then a probiotic, and 1 EFA, which is basically like omega-3s. Well, it's omega-3s and omega-6s, I'm pretty sure. It's like a blend. So this is what they look like. Come in a little packet. We get them every month and we take them every morning after we're done eating our breakfast. So yeah, super healthy, yes. So kind of why I may have like discussed this a little bit earlier, but kind of the reason why I'm doing this is because I now more than ever am realizing like just how important it is to be cautious and mindful of what you're eating, what you're putting into your body, what you're putting on your body. So whether that's makeup or lotion or even perfume, like things that you wouldn't think could be causing irritation, or I mean even like could lead to cancer. I mean, I know that's extreme, but it's better to be mindful and to use products and to eat things that hopefully are much healthier and better for you, better for the environment. I know that's really hard to do, and we only just started doing this, like I would say we started being pretty mindful maybe like 2 weeks ago, you know, so not having as much like processed foods. Again, the makeup, I mean, that was a huge one. I was talking to somebody that I went to high school with, and her, basically her like mindset is just to not use products that are bad for you and to educate people on that. So she's been talking about stuff on her Instagram a lot, and that has actually been really helpful for me because it's kind of let me get information that I otherwise wouldn't have known unless I had done my own research. And then 2, it also kind of just like opened my eyes a little bit. Like I never really thought as much about like makeup, and I know I keep bringing that up, but I used to be an avid makeup wearer. Every single day I couldn't leave the house without it. First thing in the morning, like even camping sometimes I'd be like, you know what, makeup, I need my makeup. But I'm getting to a point now where yes, I still like makeup, I will still buy makeup, but I'm going to be more cautious of what I buy. And there's an app that I was told to use where basically you can like scan the barcode of different products and it will tell you, it'll like rate it, and I think it's like a scale of like 1 to 10, and obviously 10 being like the highest or the worst, and then 1 being like it's clean, so there's no known effects like possible carcinogen chemicals in there, type of stuff. I mean, I'm not an expert, obviously I don't sound like one. I'm not extremely well researched on this stuff. I'm just telling you the basics of what I know based off of my very limited time with this app. But even just that alone was enough to kind of get me to like kind of scratch my head like I literally am doing right now. But it kind of made me realize that like, okay, I might not know a whole lot about this, but that's kind of the point, is like, and that's a problem, is that I don't know. The products that I'm buying, I'm going off of what other people have talked about, and they're not saying, oh, this is good for you. They're saying, oh, you know, it smells good, or it makes my skin look nice, or it tastes good. Like, no, I want to know more about it. The things that the companies that are selling the stuff won't tell you. I want to know all about that. So that's kind of why we're on this like really big like health kick, if you will. I mean, obviously, like, I wouldn't call it extreme. It might seem extreme for me a little bit, just because I honestly haven't had so much fruit, so much vegetables in a given week ever. Like, it's insane. It's literally like insane how much I'm getting into my diet now. But it's good, it's nice, it's refreshing. My body feels good. I've even noticed like the bloating in my stomach isn't nearly like it was. And now I'm seeing like what things do make me feel like shit, to put it bluntly. When you have processed foods that are really high in sodium and chemicals in them, I mean, that's not good for anyone. It doesn't matter who you are. Some people may not react the same way. Everybody's body is different, and I get that. Some people are more sensitive than others, and that's fine. But I mean, my thought is like, if I can avoid eating or using these sort of things in my life, then I'm gonna try my best to do so, because I want to be healthy, as healthy as I can, and I know that I can't take it for granted like I used to. So I'll catch you guys soon. So I'm starving, but we're not eating dinner just yet. So I figured I'd have a level 1 protein shake to kind of hold me over. Hello, hi. It's been a couple days, I think, since I've updated. It's now Friday night. It's like 9 o'clock. We went to the gym pretty late, and I just kind of wanted to update on like my fitness journey. So not much has changed in terms of like workout stuff. The reason why I came on here is because I wanted to talk about like nutrition, food. I've always struggled with food, like really, really bad. I would never get my protein intake. I never took it seriously. I never counted macros, like I've said before. So I decided to get the MyFitnessPal app, and that has been a serious game changer. So I think I've mentioned this before. Again, it's been a couple of days, so I'm not sure like what I have and haven't talked about. Pretty sure I did talk about that though. So I got that. I've been using it for 2 days now. So I used it yesterday, used it today, and it was hard at first because I think I said that I didn't really know what I wanted my macros to be. I mean, if you've never counted your macros before, it's kind of hard to figure that out. So I figured I would do some research, kind of get a ballpark idea of other people, fitness like inspiration, like what they do, and just kind of play off of that a little bit and tweak it based off of what I think might work for me, and then try that out for like a week or two. Unfortunately, I don't have a scale, so I can't really like weigh myself to see if I'm like gaining weight or staying the same. So I might have to like get one. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's like that important, but anyway. So, what was I gonna say? Oh, so I wanted to talk about, first of all, today is the first day, so it's only been 2 days now doing this fitness app. So I set my goal to have my calories be 2,300. I figured that was like a good start. I did want a surplus because I'm trying to gain muscle, which means I'm gonna gain weight. I don't know if I'll like it or not, but I figured like if I'm trying to get bigger, then I'm gonna have to eat more. It's been hard. Like I never realized like just how much I actually had to eat. But today, so I am 218 calories short. But what I'm excited and most accomplished about is my protein intake. So my goal was to be around 173 grams of protein. That's a lot considering I probably was only getting like maybe close to 100. I don't even know. I didn't really like keep track of that. But I am only 5 grams short. So after I eat this, I just had a shake, I'm having pasta too. And after I do all of that, then yeah, I'm only 5 grams short. So 168 grams of protein. Like that to me is quite a success. I gotta do this pasta before it gets too soggy. Anyway, so yes, my protein has been really, really good. I'm shocked by it, but I have had the help of transphormation level 1 protein. Luckily we can get that here. So just got this in the mail I think yesterday. So this has been really, really, really helpful with hitting my macros, but eventually I do want to get to a point where I can kind of like not completely wean off of this, but I don't want to rely on this a lot. And before you think that I had like a crap ton of this to make up the 168, yeah, I'd say I'm not good at math, but I had 3 servings of this. So I had 2 just now, and then I had 1 as like a snack, like in between my lunch and dinner. Not ideal. It's not what I would like to do all the time, but you know, whatever, it is what it is. So anyway, I am going to finish up with this, and yeah, I mean, I'm pretty good on like fiber. My carbs, I'm only 16 grams short, and that's like including the pasta that I'm about to eat, so that's great. Sugar is low, fat is, I'm still like 18 grams off. I want it to be in like in a 30% range, but I could even have like some pistachios and that would probably help. So all in all, I think for just starting to do this, for the first time ever. It's kind of fun, at least for me, it's really fun. I add like my water, so I'm seeing like roughly how much water I'm getting in every single day. I don't know, it's just really eye-opening to see like where I'm falling flat and where I can improve. But where I see myself falling flat, I try to like brainstorm and come up with something that I have in the house and make it so that I can hopefully reach my goals. So if you're kind of scared to get into counting your macros, if you've considered it, I don't know, I would say, personal opinion, at least give it a try, because you might end up liking it, or even if you don't, it still could give you kind of an idea of what you need to work on, or it could even just show you that you're doing great eating intuitively. Some people are just really good at that. Yeah, I will continue to document anything else that I come across in hopes that maybe this can give you better insight on how macros work, how my plan is working for me. And I will definitely be very transparent. Like, I'm not gonna ever say something that I think just sounds good. You know, if this is a bust, which so far it hasn't been, but if it were to be, then I would say, hey, this just didn't work out for me, but it could work for you. So it's really just to give you a perspective, a raw perspective of like how this is. So yeah, I will catch you guys probably later this weekend, if not next week. So I hope you all have a great weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.